welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, damsels and dingbats. I am your host, DM Renavion, and today we are returning to Gold Rush. It has been a while since I've played this game. It has been even longer since I recorded it. I've been playing it recently just because it became one of those games that sat in the background, and I hadn't played it in a long time, and I got really bored, and I'm like, I want to play a game. I haven't played that in a while. Yeah, I can totally groove on kicking back and just digging some dirt, listening to some music, listening to somebody else, chatting on their YouTube videos. So I pulled it up, and I got freaking sucked into it. And I recorded this for quite a while. Like, I planned fully on bringing this back and picking up on the series. But you know me and my tech freaking issues. I recorded for a while and ended up losing all the footage and got frustrated. And for those of you who've watched the previous 4 videos, I did not have a whole lot of luck with this game last time we tried to record it. So I just stopped trying to record it. And I kind of lost track of time. I have gotten sucked into the game. Like, you can tell. The hole, my hole. I got a big hole. Oh, sorry, trailer. Yeah, I've been doing quite a bit of digging. You can see I've made quite a bit of progress on our hole. The last episode I did for this helps if I'm paying attention to what I'm doing in the game and not staring at my note sheet here. Yeah, that's how long it's been since I've recorded this. I had to take notes as to what happened the last time we played so that I can actually make this video. That is so sad. I know. And now you get to watch me back up to a freaking trailer. Nah, that's the wrong way, stupid. I can usually do this stuff fairly good, but for those of you who watch my videos, you know that I've only got so much CPU in my brain. And when I'm using part of it, or the vast majority of it, to talk and entertain you guys, I got a whole lot left. So, yeah, that's why I'm running into shit. Having difficulties. You can see I got a lot of stuff stockpiled over here. I'm getting ready to move into Tier 3, or what was once called Tier 3. There have been some changes to the game that I am not exactly up to date on most of them, but we'll discuss some of those with you today in this episode. I'm not going to make this a... Look, Renavion's just posted nothing but... Oh, lights. Renavion's posted nothing but Gold Rush for the last 3 months because I've had some complaints that gets boring. So I'm gonna try to mix up what games I'm playing and recording, but I'm also at the same time gonna try and keep you guys a little more updated on what I'm doing in this game. The last time I recorded episode 4 was January 23rd, 2018. I am currently recording on, what the hell is the date? Today is Thursday, April 29th, 2021. So it has been roughly 3 years and 3 months since the last video that I posted for you guys. Now, like I said, I did try to, I did play for a while, as you can tell. And I did have it recorded, and I was going to post it, but, you know me. Shit happens. And shit happened. So... I didn't play it for a while again. My frustration was with the way the game was before. Like, I came back to the game remembering all of the lag and all of the errors and all of the glitches. And I came in a little I'm gonna hate this. But they fixed a lot of it. Look, I got a hood. And guess what? I'm not freaking sick. I mean, I know I sound like I'm sick, but I'm having some sinus problems right now. But that isn't get in the truck, stupid. That is not what it was when we were last playing. Last time I was recording, I think I almost died. But yeah, look at the size of this hole, man. I've been busy. But anywho, so yeah, you'll also notice the last episode we were on day 40. day 42. And we are currently, take the brakes off. I'm high centered on here. Some of my little knoll holes. Back this up to the, no, you're going over here. Over here, there, that's fine. I cannot talk and chew bubblegum at the same time. Okay. But anyway, it was season 1, day 42. And it is now season 2, day 12. 9 days till autumn. So we are in summer. And I did a lot of recording previous to this. Like, I recorded all the way through the first season. And we ended it at the hotel because when winter comes and everything freezes over and you can't mine anymore, your character holes up at the hotel and you just kind of fast forward through time. And where'd that go? What the hell was that all about? Oh, what's down here? Come with me. So anyway, like I said, had it all recorded. Don't have it recorded anymore. Sucks to be me. Sucks to be you. Well, probably not. This series of videos has not gotten a lot of views. So those of you who do watch it and you are my diehard, will watch anything I post viewers, you scare me a little. I appreciate you. As I have said repeatedly, I appreciate you, but you also scare me just a little bit. For the rest of you that don't watch these, well, you won't even know that, I don't know why I said that. So anyway, big old hole. You can see on my miner's map here, I have mined almost all of this. So I'd say maybe a quarter of old Arnold's parcel. As you can see, I missed a little bit over here. I'll have to come back and clean that up. I'm trying to follow the edges as closely as I can, but I just don't care. Right now I'm trying to get as much gold as I can because I'm like I said, I'm setting up for the tier 3 stuff. So I've got my conveyor belt. I've got my this is what you dump the dump truck into, and then that feeds the ore onto the conveyor belt, which then the ore or the dirt goes up that belt and drops into this here thing, and that drops into here, and then it drops into one of these, and then it drops into the other, and then it drops into one of those, and then it drops into one of these, and then I clean out my mats. So I could set all this up right now and probably be able to mine. I've got the miner's mats and the grills and everything I need, but I don't have a dump truck. So I'm saving for a dump truck right now. And I got a water pump for this some damn where. I got a good sized water pump, but I do not have the electrical unit, the big electrical unit, and I don't need it, but I want it. You can see I've had quite a few breakdowns. Actually, probably in total I've had 3 times this. I'm pretty rough on my equipment, but this is just what I've collected over the last, however long. Here's my water pump. Now this is a diesel powered water pump, so I have to keep fuel in it. They have an electrical one, and I think since I'm going to get that big electrical unit to oh shit, the plant's broken, hit the stop button, and everything on the mine shuts off, I want that. And the other one is electrical, so I don't have to refill it. All I have to do is refill the electrical station. So I think I'm going to get the other one. Spare parts and crap in here. So that's the condition of the mine right now. Now, I do have, as you can see, I have a little bit of gold. I have a little bit of money. I don't have any employees at the moment because my last employee got eaten by a bear. Well, he didn't get eaten by a bear. He got attacked by a bear. And then he's like, I'm going to take a break and rest for like Well, then he eventually quit. So he acts like he got eaten by a bear. Freaking whiner baby. But anyway, workers. Speaking of workers, they work a little differently now. They used to contribute a little bit of money to the mine. I don't have any workers right now. I guess they're afraid of the bears. But they used to contribute a little bit of money to the mine. Now what they do is they each have abilities and levels. And like the guy I had was working on my wash plant. And you know how you attach a bucket to the wash plant? And then when the bucket fills up, you take the bucket out and put another bucket in? Well, he did that for me. So, like, there would be a bucket slot on the machine down here. And you'd put a bucket in there. And then, like, oh, shut up. Whatever. Alright, see that yellow outline? That's where we put your bucket. Now, there's usually, when I had him working here, there was a yellow bucket outline down here, and he'd put a bucket in that. And when this filled up, he'd automatically put the empty one in and put that one down here. And I actually had him leveled up enough that there were 2 empty bucket slots. So I could mine for a little while and not worry about having to change my own damn buckets. But then, I guess, somehow, while I was mining and he was down here changing the buckets, a bear just tottered down here and attacked his ass, and I didn't see nothing, and, you know, I think he's just feeding me a line of BS. But, you know, I can't see the workers to begin with. So it's possible I cannot see the bears. Now, ironically, speaking of that, I saw some wildlife the other day for the first time in this game that I can remember. Like, I was waiting for them to forge my gold into bars, and I was just dicking around, running around, looking at stuff. And I was like, what is that? This sign says, there was a sign that said, basically, traveling any further beyond this point is ill-advised, or some crap like that. And I'm like, why? And I saw movement. I was like, is that the bear? Like, I had just lost my guy. I was like, is there really a bear in this game? And so I maneuvered myself into position to get a better look at it, because, of course, I want to see this imaginary freaking drug-induced bear. And it was a damn deer. A couple of them. It was kind of cool. Like, I don't know why they'd make them so hard to find. If there's going to be wildlife in this game, well, to be fair, Old Arnold Parcel is like where I've hung out most of my gold rush youth. Haven't actually gone out and explored the world much. I did have that other parcel in my main game way back in the day, but I got sick and tired of trying to get back and forth along the route. There was no road. You just drove down an old riverbed and ran into freaking everything. So anyway, my point on that tangent is it is possible there is other wildlife out there somewhere I am not aware of, but this is the first wildlife I've seen, and it's just right over here. I don't anticipate that they programmed in any kind of, you know, wandering traits or territories for their animal components, because, you know, otherwise I suspect I would see animals bebopping across my mine as I'm mining, and I don't. But we'll get him smelting this here real quick. And then I'm going to run over here and I should be able to show them to you. Yeah, I don't know why I look across the road every time, but travel beyond this point not recommended. Okay, I'm like, well, why? And of course I took that as a challenge, and I immediately tried to find a way over this fence, which I couldn't find one. There's another one over there. Like, if you can't get over the fence, why would they bother telling you? Don't go that way. But anyway, right over here. See the 3 of them? There's one there. One there. One over there. Just kicking it. Just chilling. Kind of cool. Kind of cool. I wish there was more stuff like that to look at, because, you know, mining... The reason I've been playing this game so much lately is it's a very mind-free game. Don't gotta think a whole lot. It's very repetitious. You can kick on an audiobook, listen to somebody else playing the game, listen to your own YouTube videos because nobody else will. You can do any number of things, watch a TV show, and just kind of autopilot. You know, it's very repetitious. It's very easy to half pay attention to what you're doing while you're doing it. And so having something to look at, animals traipsing across your land, the tornadoes in the distance, some random naked chick drunk in the woods wandering around. I mean, you see what I'm saying? If there was something to do, I wouldn't be wandering around out here finding strange groups of animals in the woods, waiting for my ore to smelt. So, what else is there? Oh, magnetite usage. This is, I don't know how long this has been like this. I thought you just took it, the magnetite, you just put it in a trailer and you took it to the, this place right over here, the factory, and they gave you money for it. But instead, they just give you the magnetite back, because up in the upper right you see under your gold total, or my gold total, there's a mag. That's for my magnetite. And now, well, I don't know if it was like that before. The point is, you use the magnetite to upgrade stuff here at the blacksmith. And now, you've always been able to upgrade stuff at the blacksmith, as long as I can remember. I just didn't pay enough attention to it to realize it was a magnetite thing. Because I know you could sell your magnetite to them, but I didn't realize. Once again, this is a byproduct of being bored and investigating things while you're waiting. But if you go to upgrade, you have different upgrade categories, and you can upgrade all kinds of stuff here at the blacksmith and spend the magnetite to do it. Now, I just got done probably a day or two before I decided to make this video. I sold all my magnetite. I bought all of that mine crap, and I didn't want to take a loan because their interest rates are redonkulous. So I was at the point where I was getting ready to turn over to a new day, and they were going to charge me for all of my maintenance and my this and my that, and I wasn't positive I was going to have enough. So I went ahead and sold my magnetite just to give me that cushion, that comfort cushion. It didn't end up being a problem. I could have probably held on to the magnetite, but, hindsight. The point is, that is why I currently have no magnetite. I have some in a bucket back on the mine, but I have a very, very tiny amount in the trailer. But my point is, it's probably going to be a little while before doing the upgrading. Hopefully that'll be something that we can get to at some point, though. So, what else is there to talk about? Oh, competitive leaderboards. That is a thing now. Like, this is still a single-player game. They still haven't made it multiplayer. A lot of people are wishing they would. I guess it's coming to console now. Or, since I don't actually keep up on the news, it may be on console now. But fact is, it's not multiplayer. Wish it was. That would be amazing to come out here and chase each other around in excavators or have excavator jousting matches and dump truck derbies and maybe actually get some gold. But again, it does not seem to be anything they're looking seriously at doing. And I haven't actually, this isn't like American Truck Simulator, where somebody finally got tired of it and went and made a mod to where you can play with your friends. They may have a mod. I may be shooting shit out my ass here. But I have not seen one. I have not actively looked, but I have not seen one. So their idea of player interaction is the competitive leaderboards. You can actually start a fresh game on the leaderboard circuit, and you compete with the other people to see how much gold you can get, how much mining, like dirt you can move, this and that. I'm not sure what the exact details are, but the people on the leaderboard are real players, other people playing the game. And I guess you can win if you win, you can be awarded different things like different skins for your trucks and your vehicles and stuff like that. Now, I have not really had much of an interest in playing the leaderboards. I play this game to relax, to unwind, and as I said, to not use my brain. Using my brain hurts. So this is my vegetative state video game. Now, these videos that I make for this don't get a lot of views. My channel doesn't have a lot of viewers. Those of you who are my viewers, you know who you are. That is not enough. So I'm going to have to go probably fill a bunch more buckets before I can get my dump truck. Anywho, if those of you who do watch these would be interested in seeing... Shut up. I don't care about the differential lock. I'm not going to be on the pavement that long. If you guys want to see me if you guys want to see me get my ass kicked in the leaderboards, and you want to see me try and participate in one of those competitions, I will, for you guys. Now, it's going to take a lot of time. Like, I got a lot of things going on IRL, which I will have to set aside. I'm not a very efficient miner. I don't know all the neat little tricks and doodads. Like, I guess right now in Tier 2 mining with my wash plant, I should have a second wash plant set up right next to it. But lazy. No, not interested. So there are a lot of tips and efficiency tricks and things like that, which the professionals will be using, which will give me a severe disadvantage in the competition. But I'm not going to change my ways because I may be lazy, but I'm also freaking stubborn. So, to counteract that, since I don't have a life, the thing I can bring to the competition is the fact that I can camp on this freaking computer 24 hours a day for weeks on end. All I have to do is communicate to the wife, hey, this is what I'm doing, and then make sure I take some time out of my, gaming schedule to spend time with the family, and she's perfectly fine with it. I love my wife. She's great. So I can do that. I don't want to do that, but I will if that's what you guys want me to do now. So leave a comment in the appropriate area below, and hit the like button so that I'm aware that there's activity in the realm of my channel. And that should draw my attention to any comments. If you don't subscribe, I will not know you're there. That is a bald-faced lie. But every other YouTuber on the planet's like, hit the subscribe button and like and hit the notifications icon, and like, I don't care, really, honestly. But at the same time, 52 subscribers. A lot more subscribers than I ever anticipated I would have. But that number hasn't moved in a while. And encourage me. I want to be encouraged. I know my content is crap, but it still takes me time to produce said crap. And even more time to wipe when I'm done. But anyway, the point is, if that's something you guys want to see, I'm willing to undergo that for you. I play this game a lot anyway. So, I really don't want to start over again. I do not have access to any of my old save files. That's one thing that I discussed with you guys during the lost footage era. I did an update on this game, and all of my save files, all my saved stuff vanished. And I got really confused as to how the hell that happened. Because, as far as I understood, all the saved stuff was backed up on their end. And I emailed them, I communicated with them, and they had no idea what was going on, and we couldn't get it figured out. They apologized profusely, and they're good people. I got no problem with them, but the long story short is I ended up starting over again. So, that's what happened here. This is actually not the same saved game stuff that you were watching last season. I I told you guys in a chit chat video, I think it's just a note, that I was going to come back, and I was trying to get everything back to where it was on the last video that you guys did watch. And, well, I overshot a little bit. I got a little sucked into the game. I did, in fact, get caught up. As you can see, more than caught up. But the point is, my other save game file, the one that I showed you where I had all of this stuff set up and was using it already, that's gone. So I'm getting back to the point where I'm going to be using a large wash plant. I need the dump truck, but it's like 120, at least 120,000, which you can see I do not quite have that yet. I'm waiting for a worker to show up to man my buckets again. Nobody wants to work with me for some reason. Maybe that's because the last 3 or 4 times I hired somebody, they quit because I didn't have any money to pay them. They're so sensitive and touchy for NPCs. That's non-player characters for you non-role players. Hey, nobody asked you guys. Thanks for the shout out, though. But anyway, as you can see, I've got plenty of money. I'm not risking going in the red again. That ain't happening. But I do want my dump truck. I do need that large electrical bay. And then I will get this all set up and start running that dirt through this machine. And I promise that when I go through the helter-skelter chaos kill me now process of moving each individual piece of that unit over and placing it, I will record it and let you laugh at me as you watch, because that's some annoying ass shit. But I will record it and let you watch. I'm probably not going to record anything else until then. So next time we come back, this hole's going to be a lot bigger. But, yeah, I'll keep you guys updated here and there, a little update videos, but I'm not going to turn this into a... It'll end up being a big series, probably years from now. But I'm not going to do what I've been doing with my other videos and record like 37 episodes and then pre-schedule them for release, this and that. So I'm going to play some other games. I'm going to try to get a couple more YouTube videos out than I've been doing recently. I've been sidetracked by, like I said, a lot of IRL stuff. But, yeah, and I've been playing a lot of WoW. A lot of World of Warcraft. I'm going to take a break from that for a little bit. I mean, I'm still going to play it. I'm just not going to play it for like 8 hours a day. Because, oh my god, like, you hear me, you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and cut this one short. We're going to bring this one to an end. I'm out of time. So, next time we get together, we'll go over and look at Mordor over there. Or whatever the hell it is. And we'll put together the wash plan. So, thank you for watching. Until next time, as always, I have been your host, DM Renavion, saying stay safe. Have fun. I'm out.